Hi. In previous video and my blog post, I showed how to create terrain with trees and also a first-party controller, FPS controller in Unity, and navigate the terrain. So in this video, I'm going to show how to import an asset from Blender into Unity with all the textures preserved. To show that, I have a asset created in this house created in Blender with all the textures for roof, walls, even there are textures for floor of the house and walls of the house, inner walls of the house. So I'm going to export this and let's see how we can use that in Unity. So first I'm going to select the house. It's divided into two parts, the main walls and then the roof. I'm going to go to export and FBX. So I'm going to set path mode to copy. I think default is auto, but I'm going to set it to copy and also make sure that this button is on. This is option to embed the textures in the FBX file. I'm also setting scale to 2 and check apply unit. So I'm going to export this, drag and drop the FBX file into a folder in assets. So in the assets, I have assets prefab house, and in that folder, I have drag and drop house FBX exported from Blender. If I just drag and drop this onto the scene, you'll see that none of the textures appear. The shape of the house is fine, but none of the textures um, show up. So to fix that, you select the house and go to Inspector and go to the Materials tab. And in the texture, select or click on Extract Textures. This is going to extract the textures from FBX into a folder. So I'm going to select a folder in Assets Prefab House. I'm going to create a folder called um, Textures, and all the textures will be copied here. So textures like textures for walls, roofs, even their normal textures, roughness, all of those will be extracted and copied to this folder. So at the end of extraction process, I get this warning that the texture must be marked as normal map in the import setting. So I'm going to just click on fix now and let Unity fix it. So as you can see, we got the textures back on our house. Um, So I'm going to move this to on the land on the terrain where we can navigate it using the first party controller. So I'm going to make some space here. There are a few trees that I'm going to remove from the terrain. So click, I'm going to go to terrain, inspector, select the type of tree. There is only one type that I have used on this terrain. So I'm going to select that and yeah, holding shift. I'm going to click the left mouse button and move it to remove some of the trees. So yeah, I'm going to creating space for house to be moved here. And then let's move the house here. So I'm going to adjust the uh, Y coordinate so that it's above ground. And I'm also going to rotate it um, around Z axis. That's 180 degree. All right, and I'm going to place the player in front of the house. So I'm going to copy position of the house. Okay, let's copy and paste the position here, and I'm going to move the player out of the house and adjust the Y position here. Okay, now let's run the game. Okay, you see navigation is fine, all the textures are fine, but the player is going through the wall. So to fix that, and I think the house is also a bit above the ground level. I'm going to stop the game. Okay, so to fix the problem of uh, player passing through the walls, I'm going to add mesh collider to the house. And let's run the game again. So now the player is not passing through the wall. Let's see if we can go inside the house. Yes, and we can navigate inside the house too. So this was a simple demo of one of the ways you could import assets from Blender into Unity with all the textures preset.